Another day, another dollar. Ugh. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I am here. How's everyone doing today? I guess my guarantee didn't come through. That fucking sucks. I tried to will our way through, but guess what? I guess that just didn't work, did it? I'm just looking at some unbelievable games that I picked yesterday, and those guys lost. It's kind of. Let's look. Let's get at it. All right, let's do it. All right. Hello. How are you? Baseball is very inconsistent. That's why when you hit in baseball, you got to chalk that one up as like 8 wins in a row, because baseball, is no upsets in baseball. Hey, Alan, is no upsets in baseball, right? That's why it's no upsets. I mean, or except for if Colorado beats you, that's an upset, right? Uh huh. And I'm getting pissed, right? Because I'm looking at. I mean, the day is over for with me, but let me see. Um, Toronto 9, Philadelphia 0. What the hell? What was that? Jesus Luzario, Jesus Luzario is pretty much averaging 8 to 9 strikeouts a game. But I warned y'all about this. But did you see this coming with Toronto beating Philly 9-1? What the hell? What does this all mean? I know it did. I was riding in the car, and I'm looking and I go, what? Philadelphia is losing? Toronto? Fuck, man, what is this? What does this actually mean, Alan? What does this all mean? I don't know, man. It's because I don't know what it means. Let's get at this right now. Do you guys like it when I've got the camera like this, or you like it long ways? I like it like this better. Okay, where are we? Yeah. Yeah, this is so dumb. Well, it doesn't matter, does it? Long ways or whatever. You know, either or is good, right? All right, all right, all right. Hey, baseball is very hard to bet on. Damn right, Dre, it is. Very hard. Very hard. It's to the place now. It's just kind of like, I don't even know what to say. It's just Toronto is good against lefties. Yup. Let me see. I don't know, man. We just have to try again. Now, we have no other choice, right? Yeah. Yeah, Philadelphia killed it. So, I mean, where do I start? We start at Philadelphia first. All right. And I'll just hit the box scores. So Jesus Lazario is averaging about like eight strikeouts a game. You know how many strikeouts he got today? And remember, I've been talking about this for weeks. This dude only got 2 strikeouts today. Jesus Lazario only struck out 2 people, and this dude is averaging like 8 a game for the last 3 games. Well, the last 3 games, I think it was 8, 10, and 8, right? All right, so let's go down here, and I just want to make sure that I quote this guy's stats right. Well, I'm kind of off. His strikeouts was 6, 10, 10, and 4, right? So, worst case scenario, he throws for 5 or 4. I put him down for 4, like a second one. I put him down for 4 just for good measure. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's okay. I'm going to get this one. Nope. Baseball, that's why Dre, that's what you're right, is so hard, man. It's just hard. You think you know, but you have no idea. Yeah, the A's won. The A's lost again today. They was leading at last I checked, right? And they lost. Okay, let's see. I called the San Diego, San Francisco, right? I took Seattle over Baltimore. This is great. Okay. Houston is okay. Houston and Pittsburgh is tied up in the first inning. It's a rain delay though. The Cubbies 3, Washington 0. Who's pitching today for Washington? Irvin, I think, right? Yep, Irvin. What did Irvin get? 2. He's only had 2 strikeouts right about now. I didn't pick him, so I'm just looking. Cleveland 0, New York 0, Texas 0, Tampa 0 in the first inning. St. Louis 0, Kansas City 0 in the first inning. Who won that first one? Okay, St. Louis. I think St. Louis is going to end up sweeping this doubleheader. Arizona 11, Atlanta 10. Remember, guys, I was telling you like last year, Ozuna. Every time I checked, he was hitting home runs and stuff. Man, every time I turn around, he's striking out. All right, so White Sox 3, Detroit 2. I mean, that's kind of to be expected. The rubber game, right? The rubber match. Philadelphia and Toronto. That game is so dumb. That was a dumb game. Oh, no. The Athletics won. I picked Minnesota. Yeah, I get 14-3. Remember, guys, I was telling y'all how Minnesota is hot. They're back. Well, it fell off for today. I didn't expect 14-2. What was that? Hold on, so you can see. Yeah, 14-3, because they had Joe Ryan pitching, right? Who was the pitcher? They must have changed pitchers. Or did I not just pay attention? Because I thought they had Joe Ryan. Maybe that was the previous day. I don't know. Still doesn't matter. They still lost. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure they had Joe Ryan up. Because it's only a couple of pitchers that I'll only trust on Minnesota, Joe Ryan and the Lopez guy. That is the only one. So I guess they must have hit a grand slam second for the A's. Where does the A's play at? Sacramento? David Fiesta. I can't. Well, wasn't Joe Ryan scheduled to pitch today? All right. I mean, what did Wu do for Seattle? Yep, they changed it last minute. Yep. Well, not only did they trick the other team, they tricked us too. Because I wouldn't have. I mean, had I known that these dudes were going to do that, I wouldn't have. I probably wouldn't even have bet on that damn game. Period. So not only did they trick themselves, they tricked us. I mean, Joe. Whatever. Yep, that's how that goes. And LA played earlier today. I think I took them in one game. Yeah, I took San Fran. But Philadelphia, that's it. Toronto, that just pretty much just killed our whole day, didn't it? I'm sitting up guaranteeing a victory for the day, and the only thing I guaranteed is a kick in the ass is what I got. Let's see. You seen Fiesta listed since yesterday? Okay, so there may be. Right, let me go in here and look. Maybe it was yet. Let's find out. It's a good excuse to hate Minnesota, so I don't care. I like having good excuses to beat. Come on, Minnesota. Here we go. All right. So let's look at this. So yesterday they won 6-1. Who was their pitcher? I hate articles. You blow. Let's go box score. Here we go. Matthews, Zebby Matthews. Yeah, Zebby Matthews pitched yesterday. So, yeah, I don't know. Um, they were ass. Yeah. So Justin, when did Joe Ryan or Lopez pitch? Was it the day before yesterday? This is dumb. 2 days ago. Okay. Lopez. All right. So where are we now? Let's go. Let's move down. Move down. Box scores. Yeah, Lopez pitched the day before that, and now let's the moment of truth. The last game. Let's see. Yeah, Joe Ryan. Joe Ryan pitched. He pitched the first game. All right. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking or smoking or drinking. So here's the deal. I think I made a boo boo. I just didn't. I don't think I did. I pick that game because I can't remember. I don't think that I picked that game, guys. Let me look and see. Double check. Did I pick it? Do anybody? Does anybody know? This is so dumb. Oh, I took the over. I took the over in that game. Okay, so I'm not so dumb after all. So I was correct. I didn't take a winner. I just took the over in that Minnesota A's game. Now I remember. Okay. We didn't say the Twins money line. Was this? We did say the Twins money line. Okay. Yeah, the over cat. Yeah, I took the over right here. So that I mean, still doesn't matter. I still lost. So I mean, we all still lost. I mean, but yeah, that was a good one. The over 10. I picked over 10 in that game, and I see I didn't pick anybody else. I was scary, but I could have swore we took Minnesota. Uh, yeah, whatever. I mean, here's one more. Oh, this is yesterday because that's Colorado. Colorado didn't even play today. So let's go down, go down, go down. You know what? I took Washington over the Cubbies. And you know another thing too, guys. Here's my problem when I bet late like this. Like I'll give you guys a parlay, right? But I'll wake up and then I'll forget, that baseball is on Eastern Standard Time back east, and I get up at like what 9:30 here, and I got like an hour, and then I just get coffee, and the next thing you know, I go, oh, man, I got to bet. When here's the funny thing: when I first moved out here to California, um, it was funny because the Lions was playing New Orleans or Minnesota or somebody, and I'm like, I'll just have to wait until I'll wait. I'm gonna sleep in and I can watch the game when I wake up. I woke up like maybe 11 because I worked late. I woke up like at about 11 o'clock, and the damn game was like at halftime, and I'm like, what? So it's still like it looks like morning time, but you got football on, and because usually back east the sun is straight up. Well, it was still kind of overcast and like early. Thank you, early morning. Um, Whatever. All right, let's get at these games for tomorrow. I mean, Andre is our NFL guy. So, you ready for the season? All right, let's get it going. This is so dumb. All right, so tomorrow we got a new series going on, so everything is fresh. The Marlins will be taking on the Tampa Bay Rays tomorrow. Uh, the Marlins doesn't they don't have a pitcher listed at this moment. Tampa has Zach Littell, a righty. He's 5-5, ERA 3.86 with 48 strikeouts. Um, I guess it's safe to say that we probably need to wait to see who the Marlins put up because I thought they were going to put up Max Meyer, but I guess not. So maybe they're going to change up. And I wonder, does it even matter if they put up Max Meyer? Zach Littell, I have zero trust in Zach Littell. It's funny his record says 5-5, but every time I've played, him, I've lost. So Maybe he didn't take the decision in a lot of those games. Um, Philadelphia versus Pittsburgh tomorrow. Philadelphia will have Joe Ross going. He's 2-1, ERA 4.34 with 20 strikeouts. Bailey Falter 4-3, ERA 3.14 and 41 strikeouts. A game like this, hey, can you put a little bit of caramel in here for me? Just a little bit of caramel. Yeah, that's cool. Well, did she say? I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. She's looking at me, asking me, saying that her girlfriend knows she's listening, so I need to be on my best behavior. I haven't done anything. I haven't said anything. We're talking about sports. All right, so Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. She doesn't have to watch it. If she doesn't like it, she don't like what I'm saying, then maybe she can buy a parlay ticket, and then she can join us, right? See, I don't care. If you shoot your mouth off, I'm gonna call you on it. Ooh. Yep. Don't tell your mother I said that. All right. Okay, let's keep going. Philadelphia, Joe Ross, 2-1. I don't too much know these guys, but let's just look at them. Bailey Falter is pretty good. All right. He gives up on average like 3 hits a game. He's not bad. He doesn't give up that many runs. All right. Hey, thank you. Thanks. All right. And Joe Ross. Well, Joe Ross is kind of fresh. What is he, new? Looks like it. Well, he doesn't look fresh, but he's fresh in the majors. He's only appeared in He appeared in 7 games. But why doesn't his last 3, 1 strikeout, the other one 1 strikeout, 1 strikeout, 1 base on ball. He only gave up 2 runs against Atlanta May 29th. He gave up 2 runs against Milwaukee, and he didn't give up anything. You know what? I'm going to pass on this guy because he pitches on an average of at least 1 inning, and he gives up at least 1 hit. In 1 game, he gave up 2 hits. I don't know. Just looking at what I see here for Joe Ross, I hate to do this, guys, but I'm going to do it. Somebody try to stop me. I'm taking Pittsburgh. Give me Pittsburgh plus the points on this one. Bailey Falter, the big lefty, right? So I'm going to ride with Bailey Falter, who is, let's see, he's a California boy. He's a big guy. 6'4", 205 pounds. So it looks like he can whip it. Let me see what his last 3 games look like. 1 strikeout, 2nd game strikeout, 3rd game against Cincinnati, 5 strikeouts. He walked 3 1 game, 1 on another, and then against Cincinnati, he didn't walk anybody. He pitches on an average of 6 innings a game. He's pretty decent. Let's take Pittsburgh plus the points. I like that one. Let's take Pittsburgh plus the points. The damn Twins, man. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get out in front of this. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start, like, when I pick the games, just mark them off. Um, what is this? Hold on, guys. Give me 1 minute. What is this? What is this? Nick. Okay. When was the last time? Two, so it's three. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I was looking at something on the internet, and they were saying that who's the guy that plays? It's kind of off kilter, but who's the guy that plays the U.S. agent? They say his he's stronger than Captain America, Steve Austin or Steve Rogers. But they say, but he doesn't have the intellect or the combat skills that Steve Rogers has. And you know, when I was reading comic books, Dre, when we was reading, the U.S. agent didn't even exist, did it? Yeah. All right, let's go to my favorite spot, FanDuel. FanDuel did it again. They had one game that they tried to make me take 4 strikeouts for, and I think it was that Minnesota game, and because I just wanted 3, and they just like nope, it's 4, and they gave you like a shitty price for it too. It's like pennies. All right. Yeah, I'm looking at this. Yeah, hold on for 1 second. Give me 1 minute flat. Okay. So we'll go for tomorrow, right? We want to look. Uh, come on. All right, we've got it right now. We're right at it. Okay. So, what game were we on? We were looking at. Do I have the right date in here? No, I don't. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. All right, we were looking to see who was favored in that game. So, yeah, what is it? So we took the Pirates, and the Philadelphia's favorite for tomorrow. But I can't find it on here. They don't even have Philadelphia listed for tomorrow. Stupid. Man, they don't have it on there. Okay, whatever. All right, so let's keep it going. Um, Texas Rangers at the Washington Nationals. Texas Patrick Corbin, lefty, 3-4, ERA 3.71, 41 strikeouts. Michael Sakura, 2-3, ERA 5.81, with 28 strikeouts. I'm fading Secor and the Washington Nationals. I'm gonna take Pat Corbin on the money line. Him and the Rangers. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe they got this one listed. Yep. So yeah, Texas is favored in that game. So I'm gonna take Pat Corbin or the Texas Rangers on the money line. I don't really know. I wouldn't take the run line because Washington can hit. So yeah, I'm gonna pass on that one. And I'll just rather take the Texas Rangers on the money line. The next one, Boston versus the New York Yankees. So the Yankees will feature Will Ryan, righty. He's 3-3. ERA 5.19, 69 strikeouts. Not bad. Walker Buehler, is that how you pronounce his name? I think so. And that's the guy that they got in a trade, didn't they? He's 4-3. His ERA is 4.44, 42 strikeouts. You know what it is. We fading Boston. Boston kind of sucks this year. Outside of Duran and not what was Crochet. That's it. But they traded to get this guy Walker. I can't remember from who. But yeah, I mean he's hasn't turned big dividends. Let's go to New York. Give me New York on the money on the run line on this one. It's time to get paid, right? I'll take. Now those are one of the only teams you can just gamble and take on the money on the run line because you know that they're going to score. They're going to beat Boston and they're going to beat them by more than 1 point most of the time. All right. Here's the next. What's the next game? Next game, Houston versus the Cleveland Guardians. Houston will have Colton Gorton, a lefty, 0-1. ERA 5.95, 20 strikeouts against Logan Allen of the Cleveland Guardians. Lefty versus lefty. That should be interesting. Logan is 3-3, ERA 4.22, and 38 strikeouts. Slowly but surely, guys, you're seeing Houston, right, decline more and more. And I get it; they've been on top for a while. So yeah, give me the Cleveland Guardians on the money line. Logan Allen, I don't know too much about him. 6 feet, 190 pounds, 26 years old. Uh, that's awesome. He's 26 years old and his number is 26. That's cool. All right, so let's go. How many strikeouts? Last 3 games, 2, 2, and 3. He gave up 4 base on balls. He walked like 4 batters against Detroit, 1 against Minnesota, 0 against the Angels. He gave up 6 hits against Detroit. Now, mind you, I'm not even gonna look at that LA game because he only pitched 1 inning. But he pitched 3 against Detroit, struck out 2, walked 4, allowed 4 runs, and gave up 6 hits. On the 19th against Minnesota, he pitched 3 innings and he gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, walked 1 person, and struck out 3. I mean, I'm picking Houston, man, but this guy is kind of. Let's look at. All right, Colton Gordon for Houston. Last 3 games, he got 6 strikeouts against Tampa in that game. He walked 1 person, gave up 4 runs, off 5 hits. He averages 5 innings a game. Seattle, he gave up 7 hits, 3 runs, struck out 4. Against Tampa, he gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, and struck out 7. Guys, you smell over in this game? Hey guys, I said let's go over. I'll take the over in that game. And would I take the Cleveland Guardians? Yeah, I'm gonna backpedal on that one. I'm gonna backpedal, and I'm just gonna take the under on the Guardians. Let's go in here and check this out. Guardians. Hey, what's the point of having these things listed if you're not even gonna? Okay, here it is. Yeah, Houston is favored. Um, you know what? Houston is favored in this game. I don't see why. Maybe because of the ERAs or the lower ERA. Let me just check that one time. Hold on. Nope, because he's got a higher ERA. You know what? I'm taking Cleveland plus the points. Give me the over. That's a hell of a gamble, ain't it? Give me the over and give me the Cleveland Guardians plus the points. All right. Okay. Now that's good money right there. That's good money. Diamondbacks versus the Reds. Eduardo Rodriguez, a lefty. He's 1-3. ERA 7.05. 52 strikeouts. Against Nick Ladulu. He's 4-4. ERA 3.10 and 60 strikeouts. The last time I picked the Reds, it was with Brady Singer, and Brady Singer he's got a lot of strikeouts, and they didn't even win. Cincinnati is one of those teams that's very, very inconsistent. One game they look like a juggernaut, and in the second game they look like Minnie Mouse. I don't like that game. I wouldn't even rush to play this one. I mean, if I just had to, I'm not going to put this one on my list tomorrow, but if I just had to, um, I'm going to take Arizona out of spite, right? And let's look and see. Arizona. Arizona's favored in that game. Holy crap. All right, so I'll take Arizona on the money line. But I'm doing mine out of spite, right? So, but pound for pound, Eduardo, I think, is a much better pitcher, right? But Gordon, I think, is just young. But he's got he's just young. I don't know why they got him. Well, wait. Sorry, wrong person, wrong game. Um, Eduardo Rodriguez is 1-3. His ERA is 7.5, 52 strikeouts. But Nick Ladulu has a better pitching record, right? He's got the pitching matchup favors Cincinnati. So I don't get it. Maybe Vegas knows something that I don't. But you know what? I'll take Edward Rodriguez because of how inconsistent Cincinnati is. And it doesn't matter who they feature on the mound, even with the guy Green. Because the other day I told you guys how inconsistent Green was. And what did he do? He didn't do anything exactly like I said. And he's a good pitcher, a really good pitcher. But watch it. He'll end up on the Yankees. He will end up on the Yankees. Green will. So, yeah, I'll take the Diamondbacks on the money line. You know what? That's worth betting on. Okay, where is it at, though? So, I guess FanDuel. Oh, here it is right here. Yeah. So we take Arizona on the money line, and I guess they're favored, so I guess whatever. So, all right, what's the next one? The next one is the Chicago Cubbies against the Detroit Tigers. This should be a very interesting game. You would think that the Cubbies would have saved Matthews or Matthew Boyd to go up against Scrubble, but the Cubbies don't have anybody listed right now. So yeah, the Cubbies trying to play that mental game, but when you got Kurt Scrubble on the mound, does it really matter who you put out there? You just got to put him out and just hope for the best. Turk Scrubble, lefty, 5-2 ERA, a solid 2.26, 99 strikeouts. Whatever. Give him one for good behavior, and that's 100 strikeouts. I'm taking the Tigers on the run line. But Ron, they don't have a Cubs pitcher listed. I don't care because I don't. Okay. Let me look at the Cubs lineup. Let me see who they. And offhand, if you know, I think it's Boyd. Matthew Boyd is about the only one that I know of, right? Let's see, where are you at? Yeah, I mean, they don't really have anybody. Let's look at their depth chart. Well, they got Jameson Tolan, right? I thought Matthew was the ace. Let's see. They pretty much got the same record almost. Like, so Matthew Boyd is, what is his record? He's 5-3, and so is Jameson. He's 1-3 as well. I think Tolson has the lowest ERA. So just going with this, let's just, for kicks and giggles, they go Jameson Tolan. Let's see the last day game he pitched. Oh shit. Well, the last game he pitched was what, June 1st, which was Sunday, and tomorrow is Friday. So it might be a possibility they might put him out there, but I still don't care. I'll still take the Detroit Tigers. Well, put it to you like this: I do care. If they've got Tolson pitching, I will take the Tigers on the money line. If it's not Tolson, then I'm going to take the Tigers on the run line. All right, let's mark that one down. They don't even have the Tigers listed yet for tomorrow. FanDuel sucks so bad. Let's try this MLB. All games. Texas, LA, Houston, the Guardians. They don't have the Tigers listed. They don't have it listed because they probably don't even have any player props. And they also don't have it listed because I guess Chicago hasn't listed their pitcher yet. So you know what? It's a fair shake. I'll give them a minute. So I'll hold up on that Tigers. But just know if Tolleson is pitching, I'm going to lean more towards the Tigers on the money line. If Tolleson don't pitch, I am going to take the Tigers on the run line. And also, while I was thinking about this, I want to go back to Cincinnati because I've been watching. I try to keep a watch on De La Cruz, right? Because last year De La Cruz was stealing everything, right? But it seems like this year the coaches is not giving him the green light, and I kind of understand why. Is because he's a big guy and he can hit, so they probably just want to save that guy so he won't get hurt. Sliding in the second, but he's still league. Well, he's not. He's in the league leaders, but he's not going crazy like he did last year. Let's see. Okay. Cincinnati. So De La Cruz has got 19 stolen bases on the year. That's still good. I guess I haven't been watching him that close. What is his batting average? Is he's hitting 257, right? He's got 12 home runs and 43 RBIs. That's another guy that's going to be gone from Cincinnati. De La Cruz and Green, they'll be gone soon. So when was his last stolen base? It was yesterday. Oh, so we missed out. This son of a gun stole like. All right, so we'll go back to the last five. I stopped watching him. He stole one against the Cubs on May 5th, on May 31st. June 1st, he didn't steal. Against the Brewers on the 2nd, he stole one base. Against the Brewers on the 3rd, he stole another one. And June 4th, he stole. Oh, wait. wait. Yeah, that ain't right. No. Where is this at? Hold on. Because I was getting ready to say, I haven't seen this guy stealing like this. All right, let's go back. De La Cruz. Come on, dude. Give me your stolen bases. Where are they? Right here. Okay, here we go. So his last. Okay, so let me make a correction, guys. What I was reading off was strikeouts. How many times he struck out? Uh, he didn't. He hasn't been stealing. His last stolen base was yesterday. No. Yeah, yesterday. And he stole two bases against Milwaukee. And there was our cue right there. Remember I told you we're going to watch and look out for him? He had two. Okay, yeah. We'll just have to still keep an eye on him. Okay, okay, moving slow. Yeah, so we all agree on that Detroit Tigers Cubs game. The Tigers should probably win that game, and they should be favored. I'm gonna take them on the money line if Tolleson pitch. If he doesn't, I'll take him on the money line. Kansas City Royals versus the Chicago White Sox. Seth Lugo, 3-5, 3.45 ERA and 45 strikeouts versus Davis Martin. Davis Martin has an ERA of 3.67, 41 strikeouts, 2-6. Uh, was Davis? No, no, not Davis. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that game that Lugo pitched against the Tigers. No, that wasn't. I thought that was him, but it wasn't. Somebody beat the Tigers 1-0, so it wasn't. It wasn't Lugo, because when he faced the Tigers on the 30th, he took the loss. He only went 3 innings. He gave up 5 hits and 4 runs, walked 2 people and struck out 3. Um, you know what, guys? Actually, this is an even matchup. This is an even matchup. I like the White Sox. I think with the White Sox just coming off of that fresh victory against the Tigers today, and plus I'm sure we can get a good price on the White Sox. Let's see. Don't tell me. Okay, they got these guys. Let's see. So yeah, we can get a good price. We could either take the White Sox. Yeah, let's take the White Sox plus the points against Kansas City. Right? Yes. I mean, it's very daring to take them on a money line. You know, you'll get way more. You know what? That's why they call it gambling. The hell with it. Let's take the White Sox on the money line. No guts, no glory. So let's take the Chicago White Sox on the money line. And you know what? A couple of times I've done that and I won. So they are well capable of doing it. Okay. We'll take the White Sox on the run line, on the money line. You get a better price than taking them plus the points. San Diego tomorrow versus the Milwaukee Brewers. You know, every year, since I've been out here in California, the Padres, um, they hate the Dodgers, right? But it seems like to me, they dedicate everything into beating the Dodgers. Only problem is the Dodgers is not the only team in Major League Baseball. And then what happens is they run into like a little tiff, and they just barely back into the playoffs. And then when they get there, they play the Dodgers, and the Dodgers just beat the piss out of them all the time. So, all right, okay. Where's that at? Where did you go? Okay, yeah, Randy Vasquez. He'll be pitching for the San Diego Padres. He's 3-4, ERA 3.99, 35 strikeouts against Chad Patrick, righty. He's 3-4, ERA 2.97, and 57 strikeouts. I'm fading the Padres, and I kind of know what's going on with the Padres. So last year um, they had like two guys that they had like leading off or batting 1 and 2. The guy that was batting 1 and 2, I don't know if he's still there. What was his Spanish name? But Pofar was one of them. He was either leading off or batting second, and Pofar was dependable. I think he's a Dominican Republic guy, from the Dominican Republic, and he was getting on bases like, I swear to God, like every time I watched, he got on base. Can't give you any numbers, but I can tell you he always got on base. Well, guess what? They weren't able to keep him because they couldn't afford him. He went to Atlanta, and they don't have that spark like they usually have. So yeah, they got Tatis, they got Machado. I think Tatis is the man, and I don't know when his contract is going to be up. I'm sure soon, but Tatis will probably end up in New York or maybe up the street in L.A. Let's take the Brewers on the money line, guys. I'm not even going to overcomplicate this one. I'm taking the Brewers on the money line. And it's in Milwaukee. You know what? Let's look at this. Maybe, hold on. Because the Brewers can hit that ball, man. Vasquez he gives up a lot of hits, right? So the last game he played against Pittsburgh, he went 3. He gave up 6 hits, and then 4 runs. Against the Marlins, he went 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, 3 runs. Then against Toronto, he went 4 innings, gave up 4 hits, and 2 runs. Let's take the Brewers on the money on the run line, right? Let's try to make some good money. So we take the Brewers on the run line. Okay, where did I do with it? What did I do? Oh, here we go. Brewers on the run line. Let's do it. All right. All right, our next. Okay, our next game will be the Chicago. No, we just did that. Be the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Minnesota Twinkies. Bailey Ober, 4-1 ERA, 3.48 3.48 ERA with 50 strikeouts. Toronto doesn't have their pitchers, so I'm definitely going to wait for that one before I can jump on that one and just make any kind of decision. Let's see what the FanDuel is saying. Okay, so here's what's going on with FanDuel. If you don't have a pitcher listed, they're not even going to put you in on the sheet here because I don't see Minnesota along with the Tigers. So I guess when you don't have a pitcher, they're not going to put it up. So, okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right, so moving on to Los Angeles Dodgers versus the St. Louis Cardinals. The Dodgers will feature Justin Wobleski, lefty, who's 1-1, ERA 8.00, 8 strikeouts. Tall, lanky kid, okay. His last 2 games against the A's, he gave up 1 hit. He went 4 innings, struck out 4. Against Washington, or against the Athletics, he won that game, but he only went 4. Against Washington, he went 5 innings. He gave up 8 hits, 8 runs, walked 3, and struck out 4. Yeah, they had their way with you. All right, so yeah, so they're going to be going up against they're going to be going up against a good pitcher here in St. Louis, who's one of my favorites, is Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray is really well. I think his last game he didn't do well, but against the Tigers he showed out. Sonny Gray, 6-1, ERA 3.65, and 76 strikeouts. I mean, it's Sonny Gray. The matchup is going to favor St. Louis. Sonny Gray's last 3 games against the Rangers, he struck out 10. He walked 1 batter. He allowed 4 hits, and all of this was he went 7 innings. The next game against Arizona, he went 6 innings. He gave up 9 hits, and he struck out 5. I think that's the one there where he kind of lost it. That is the one. Yeah, he gave up 9 hits and 3 runs, and he went 6. But against the Tigers, he looked really good. He gave up 3 hits to the Tigers. He went 6. He went 6 innings. He gave up 3 hits to the Tigers, and he didn't yield not 1 run to the Tigers. Walked 1 batter and struck out 10. A performance like that again, and the Dodgers are cooked. So let me look and see what is. I know they got the Dodgers up here. So I'm fading. Oh my God, they got the Dodgers favorite, man. That just goes to show you when they favor the Dodgers like that, they just let you know how much trust they got in these guys. That's just how good the Dodgers are. And you know what? I don't blame them. But guess what? If they're gonna give us the Dodgers, I'll take that. Give me St. Louis and the points. If you wanna take the Dodgers, that's fine. Maybe it's Christmas. Christmas is coming early. So give me St. Louis, the St. Louis Cardinals, plus the points. You want to do alt strikeouts? I probably wouldn't. Not against the Dodgers. Because, yeah, we understand why they picked the Dodgers. Because the Dodgers is a great team. So, yeah, Sonny Gray, you have to go up against Ohtani. You have to go up against Freeman. You got to go up against Mookie Betts. And that's like the first 3 guys. So, I mean, and they still got more. So, yeah, but I'm going to gamble. I'm going to take St. Louis. I'm going to take St. Louis with the points in that game. All right? And in the next game, we had the New York Mets versus the Colorado Rockies. The Mets will feature Kodai Senga, who's 6-3, 1.60 ERA, 59 strikeouts, and Jesus, Antonio, how do you pronounce his last name? Sensatella, I don't know. He is 1-10. His ERA is 7.14 with 31 strikeouts. I don't even have to look, right? I'm going to take the Mets on the run line, right? And you'll say, well, Ron, why the run line, why not the money line? Well, because first of all, this guy ERA is high. It's jacked up high. And they're playing in Colorado tomorrow. So you know how that ball takes off, right? Mm-hmm. So let's go on ahead and take the Mets on the run line. Here's a game that I am really not interested in. Seattle versus the LA Angels. I could care less about this game. Bruce Meyer, he's 2-4. His ERA is 5.36. 37 strikeouts. Kyle Hendricks, 2-6. ERA 5.34. and 39 strikeouts. Holy Jesus. What is this, like a mirror image of two guys? So Bryce Miller, 2-4. Kyle Hendricks, 2-6. Miller's ERA is 5.36. Kyle's ERA is 5.34. Miller has 37 strikeouts. Kyle has 39 strikeouts. Have a nice day. See something. You know what, guys? I really don't want to do this, but I'm going to take the Angels on the money line on this one. Let me see who's favored. I think Seattle is favored in this one. Let's see. Yep, Seattle is favored. But you know what? I'm going to take the Angels plus the points. Thank you. Have a nice day. The Baltimore O's, the Orioles, Dean Kramer, 5-5, ERA 4.70, 51 strikeouts. The Athletics do not have any pitchers listed. So yeah, is it fair to wait? Yep, because they might put J.P. Sears on the mound for the Athletics. We want to see, but J.P. Sears is not having a kick-ass year like he did last year. Well, last year he wasn't a kick-ass, but he was pretty much holding it down. So we'll wait because they might have him go at it tomorrow. Last but not least, the Atlanta Braves, Spencer Schweilenbuck, who's 4-4, ERA 3.13, 71 strikeouts. Against San Francisco Giants, Hayden Birdsong, who's 3-1, ERA 2.37, and 40 strikeouts. This is in San Francisco. I am going to take the San Francisco Giants on the money line. Thank you. Oh, wait. Okay. So, yeah, they got Schwellenbuck, but give me San Francisco plus the points because the Braves are favored in this one, and I'm not too much liking the Braves right through here. I've been fading them a lot. I don't have that trust like I did with those guys last year. So, give me the San Francisco Giants plus the points. And there you have it. So basically, any of these games that I went down and named off, I marked them off. And I couldn't mark off the Tigers, and it was somebody else who did not have their pitchers listed, and they're still not listed. So, Texas and so we picked the Texas. I picked the Texas Rangers on the money line against the Washington Nationals. The New York Yankees on the run line against Boston. The Diamondbacks on the money line over the Cincinnati Reds. I took Cleveland plus the points, and I took the over because those were the guys that they got like two guys with high-ass ERAs. Here's another big gamble. I'm taking the Chicago White Sox. Now, I should take them plus the points, right? But I just said, you know what, the hell with it. Let's get some money because, let's just do it, right? No guts, no glory. We take the White Sox on the money line because I truly believe they will be able to beat Kansas City tomorrow. I took Milwaukee Brewers on the run line against San Diego. I also trying to run out of here with a steal with the Cardinals versus the Dodgers. And I'm going to take, because they got Sonny Gray going tomorrow. And Sonny Gray is good. I mean, he did a number on the Tigers, but like after that game against the Tigers, he had like a letdown. So you know how that goes. And then we are going to take the New York Mets on the run line against Colorado. I should go over, but I should take the over in that game too. Okay. The over-under is 10.5. That is really high. I'm not gonna take it. I could, right? And I probably the hell with it. Let's take it. So let's just say we go with the New York Mets and then the Colorado Rockies. But let's look at it this way. So we already picked. We're gonna hold that thought. We picked Seattle versus the Angels. We took the Angels plus the points, and we took San Francisco over Atlanta plus the points. So just with those legs, right? That's a 11 leg parlay. We don't have the Tigers on here. Um, $10 on this ticket will get you $8,040.89. If you just want to be a jackass and get conceited like I do, and you take the under, you got 15 grand, right? But is it worth it? Is it worth losing the 10 grand? Because I mean it's a gamble if they're gonna win or not anyway, right? But I would rather just cool off on the under, even though it's telling even though it's not under, I'm sorry, over. Okay. Over. All right. So the over would take it to 14,000. $10 on this ticket that we picked, 11 legs. And you put 10 on it, it's going to get you 14,000. And keep in mind, we don't have the Tigers on here. And it was another team that didn't have a pitcher listed. Let's look and see who is that. The Marlins don't have a team listed. I don't care about that game. But I should, because guys, games like that is where you can win some money at. But let's look. We're gonna go past that. The Cubbies. The Cubbies doesn't have a pitcher listed with the Tigers, and who is? Oh, the Blue Jays. So the Cubs and the Blue Jays aren't on here. To be honest with you guys, with a price like that, I would still enter this ticket in like right now. And you say, but they didn't put the Tigers on there. I just don't like to be greedy, guys, right? If you want to do it in the next game, the next parlay ticket, have at it. But right now, what we have now is sufficient. Now, if you want to come back later on tonight and they have more they have those two games put on here, then you can take the Cubs versus the Tigers game. Now the Tigers usually play really well against the Cubbies, right? Plus, on top of that, the Tigers boast the best record in the majors. Yeah. If you want, you do a second parlay and put the Tigers on there. But pretty much, this is a nice ticket, right? And what really jacked the ticket up was that, what was it? So we got the Mets, because we took like 2 or 3 teams on the run line. When you take these guys on the run line, your price is going to go up versus on the money line. Now, if I just went to being Mr. Conservative, right, and just took money line, let's do it. I'm going to do it and just tell you what it looks like when you use money line. When you are like Mr. Conservative, let's see. Let's take the Yankees. We're going to move that to the money line, right? We're going to take the Cleveland game where I took Cleveland in the points. I'll leave it because if you no, let's say Cleveland money line, right? You're going to get money on this one because Cleveland is the underdog. But still, let's put them under. We put them as on the money line. We'll put the Guardians on the money line. We already got Chicago on the money line, right? Let's play it conservative. Fuck it. Since Cleveland, let's put Cleveland plus the points, right? And we'll go Chicago plus the points because this is the chicken shit. This is the chicken shit parlay. When you're too scared, you don't have any guts. Let me see. And don't be ashamed, guys, because usually the chicken shit ticket, the one where you put everything that you're scared to do. Usually, sometimes those walk, right? Okay. Milwaukee plus the points, St. Louis will still keep St. Louis plus the points. Respectfully, 11 leg parlay is out of control. How many how many legs? Yeah, no, it is. But what I was just doing was I was just saying, if you guys pick those games or whatnot, it is out of control. But you know what? You can hit off a leg like this before. I've done it. I've done it plenty of times. I've done it. It can be done. Because here's the thing. Okay, so Justin, here's my philosophy. It's gambling, right? There's been a many a time where I picked one team or maybe two teams, and both of those son of a guns lost, right? So I go, what gives? How many? How many have you hit? Ooh, Jesus, quite a few, man. Um, quite a few, quite a few, and I cause so because I don't. So here's my thing. I don't like to spend a lot of money on parlays, right? And it seems like straight bets is the key to success. Yes, but they still lose. If you lose, you lose, right? And I know you hold a better chance at winning one versus two. The odds, I get it, but I've had a whole lot of success with a lot of teams. So you don't have to listen to me though, right? But yeah, man, I've cleaned up on parlays like 11. But the thing with that is you have to make sure that you know what you are doing. If you don't know what you're doing, then I would advise you not to do it. So basically, I'm just throwing out here what I like, right? And sometimes that'll like scare people off, and they're like, man, 11 legs, or how many legs is this again? This is like 12. What? Yeah, 12 legs, dude. If I hit, hold on, let me see. Hold on for 1 minute. And do I check it out on a lot of other ones? Yep, I do. I'm not even gonna lie about that. But if I'm feeling good about something, and I'm gonna show you a ticket, I think it was a 16 leg, right? And I felt really good that day. I went out and I just went for a walk, to keep, you get older, you gotta walk, so you can keep your blood pressure right and everything. So I went out for a walk, and I became one with the elements, right? Breathing in the fresh air, walking, and I just started filling out my parlay because I go through a trail, so I'm able to look at my phone, and I looked at my phone and I put in my parlays, and where is this at? I'm gonna show it to you. Piece of crap. Where are you? Shorts. Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Yep, this is it. Okay. So let's do it like this. If I put this in the chat, you're gonna be able to see it. You can paste. I gotta get that software where you guys. Okay, I just put it in, and I think what was that? Was that a 16? Was that a 16 leg I hit? Uh, yeah, I just put it in here for you guys to look. I mean, uh, that was a 16 leg, if I'm not sure. I go. You know what? I'm gonna go back and pull it up on FanDuel, and I'll tell you exactly what it was. Let me go. Hold on, because I didn't say it. My bets. Okay, let's go. Settled. Yes. Um, that was in June, wasn't it, or July? No, May. I suck. Give me 1 minute, and I'll tell you the actual date, guys. Yeah, I'm looking at some of these parlays where I just was missing one. I was I was having hard luck then. Let's see, what is this? What is this? What is this? Almost there, guys. Almost there. This is last week. The last week it was 11 leg parlay for 300, right? No, what was that? No, 9 leg. I'm sorry. 9. No, yeah. 12. No, that was 12 legs, and for $10, and we won 300. I just, when I get a feeling and I like it, I do it. Do I encourage anybody else to do it? Only if you know what you're doing and you can feel it. And then the next one after that, now this is a 5 leg parlay. It clearly shows I only go big when I feel it. I went on a 5 leg parlay, right? And I got $555 on that one, right? So let's see, where is that? Where's the biggin? Al Bundy and Biggins. You guys remember that? Al Bundy, married with kids. I think it was a bar or something used to go. It's called Biggins, right? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Piece of shit. I see all these little small parlays when I was playing soccer during the day, doing like day bets. I won some good money on that too. Did I miss it? Did I pass it? Okay, here it is. That was a 16 leg parlay that I hit. Um, I'll go through it if you guys want to hear it, but I took the Pirates on the money line. I took Paul Skeens 6+ strikeouts. I took San Francisco Giants on the money line. I took Landon Rook 3+ strikeouts. I took the Rays on the money line. I also took their pitcher Shane Bass 5 strikeouts. Man, the planets was lined up that day for me. The St. Louis Cardinals I took on the money line, and of course my favorite guy Sonny Gray I took. I put him for 4 strikeouts, and he got off 4. I took Valdez from Houston. He got 3 strikeouts. I took a Nerfy in that game of St. Louis and Houston. Or was that the no? That was the Tigers. Oh, wait, hold on. No, that Nerfy was in when St. Louis was playing Houston. So I got a Nerfy, meaning no runs. I mean, first inning result in a tie. So I got the Nerfy on that one. I took the Tigers on the run line with Kurt Skubal taking 6+. I took the Yankees on the money line. I took the Mets on the run line. And these last two, I remember because I was nervous. And I kind of told on myself because the wife was like, why are you sitting on the couch looking like that? I took the Padres on the money line. And the last game was the Dodgers versus the Rockies. And I had the Dodgers by 1.5. And the Dodgers like jumped up to like a 5-0 lead or something like that. And the Rockies came storming back. And I thought I was going to lose. And then the Dodgers pulled it out. And I was rich that day. and I wagered $20 on it, and I won it. Right? I got plenty of games on here. You can be successful. I mean, the higher. I mean, I get it. The higher you go, the less your chances are winning. But you can do it if you know what you're doing. Do I advise you to do it? Not if you don't know what you're doing, right? My success have been on anything, right? So I don't shy away from one game. I don't shy away from a bunch of games. It's whatever I'm feeling, man. It's like I just feel it. If I don't feel it, I don't do it. If I feel it, I'm gonna do it, right? So I mean, that's just me. I don't I don't straight bets is the key to success, Justin. You know what, Justin? You can be right, right? But I don't. I have another philosophy that I go by, but I don't know, man. If I feel it, I'm gonna do it. Is it smart? Hell no. Do you win sometimes? Hell yeah, I do, and that's why I keep doing it because I cannot do it. Right? I have the most success college basketball. I did one. I think this was last year with college basketball, and I was hitting like I think I hit like 3 weeks straight, and I was just like I was on a tear. So yeah, I mean it's whatever, right? If you know what you're doing, right, and you don't feel it, don't do it. If you are, you know, the wife's out on the porch cleaning. Yeah, she's not gonna steal my fame today. All right. So if you feel it, do it. If you don't, you just gotta have that feeling, man. I can't explain it, but you just gotta have that feeling. If you feel it, if you don't feel it, don't do it. That's just my advice. So yeah, um, Justin, are you right? Yes. I mean, but there's always an exception to the rule, and because I'm gonna tell you this too, dude. When I suck, I suck. So I went where I went like 1 and 2 games and 3 games and won't hit nothing, or just bet one game and don't hit. But most of my bets have come on on long leg parlays. So it's what it is. It's whatever works for whatever it works. It works for you. It's good to go, right? All right, guys, I am done. How much time did we do today? Not that bad. Not bad. The game is on right now, guys. Yeah, I'll put up another ticket. Yeah, but I like that ticket, right? But if you want to just what the hell is this? Okay, if you want to like shave it down, you can, right? But I like this one. I well, the one I don't like the Diamondbacks, right? In the Cincinnati game. There's just some on here that I can tell you what, I like Milwaukee. I like the Milwaukee game. San Diego versus Milwaukee. I really like the St. Louis game versus the Dodgers. I like the Angels versus the San Francisco Giants. Oh, no, the Atlanta Braves. So yeah. What did I put on there? Let's put 10. This is one I kind of scaled it down. Still 8 grand, right? If you just go money line and you just be super conservative with those 12 picks, you can put 10 on it, you get 8,000, right? So yeah, it's all what you think, all what you need, or it's how you feeling, man. You gotta go with it. If you feel it, you just gotta go with it, man. I don't, that's the only thing I can say. And have I had a lot of success with it? Yes, I have, and I love it. I mean, you get that feeling, and and sometimes it kind of like sometimes you can have like I had one parlay I did, and I looked at my phone, and like all of them was losing. With all of the all of the teams were losing. And then I had one guy, and this was the NBA. I put him down for like 10 points. And I forgot who he was, right? I forgot the team. And I put him down for 10. Well, at the end of at the half, this guy hadn't scored any buckets whatsoever. I got pissed off. I had went to the gym, so I fell asleep because I was tired. And I woke up. That guy who didn't score anything in the first half went nuts in the second half and scored like about 20. And I only had him for 10. He scored 20. And yeah, I mean, and all my teams won. So I kind of like, I've seen all of it. I've seen it where I've lost parlays consistently by one, right? So yeah, I've seen all of it. But the one thing that I haven't done yet, because I'm one of those guys, I go with the law of average. So the one I haven't, I've hit like two parlays, right? But I've in a row, but I've never, you know how you like buy, let's just say you do six parlays and they all healthy ones that's a lot of money on. I haven't like hit for all of them yet. So, because I figure if you're playing right and you play like six parlays and you only hit for one, the law of averages says that if you keep doing that, you might hit 5 out of 6 parlays. That hasn't happened yet. I just go with the law of averages. If you do that, at some point you are going to do it, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like having the phone this way because I can read the messages better instead of having to stand up and square up. But you guys are awesome, man. I mean, like and subscribe as always. I know sometimes it takes a while to get through this, but we do it. Um, what do we want to do? We want to win this money. Does it get dry sometimes? Absolutely. But it's gambling. I mean, you gotta feel it, man. And if somebody's negative, get the hell away from them really fast because you will pick up their vibes, and you don't want that. And if somebody's having bad luck and they're a schlep rock, get the hell away from them. Yeah, get the hell away from them. All right. I mean, love, peace, and hair grease. Is that it? Yeah, yeah. Love, peace, and hair grease, guys. I'll be back again. I'm gonna ride this every day. I'm not stopping. I'm just gonna keep riding it. We got to get a big one, right? So, Justin, I kind of hope there's somebody we all hit this one, the one with the what was that, 11 legs or 12? I hope we do it. I want to do it, man. I want to. I mean, that'd be awesome. It can happen. Trust me. Hey guys, stay cool. You're the greatest. Make sure you like and subscribe. Um, I like all of the messages you guys send me. Um, we're growing, so let's get it done. You guys are awesome. Love, peace, and hair grease. Thanks.